What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Polly B here with Polly B TV, and tonight we get into JD Vance telling everybody that most political violence comes from the left, which is simply not true. So let's get into it. Now, you've heard him claim that a majority of the political violence comes from the left. The evidence shows quite the opposite. Now, here's the data. The ADL, the Anti-Defamation League, published a report in 2022 saying every extremist-related murder was committed by right-wing extremists. Hope created a report since January 6, 2021, saying 13 of 14 political attacks with a clear partisan leaning were carried out by right-wing perpetrators. A PNAS study says that about 59% of ideologically motivated attacks come from the right-wing actors, and only 23% come from the left. Left-wing incidents exist, mostly property damage or assaults, but deadly attacks are overwhelmingly right-wing. Here's some real-world examples. The January 6 Capitol attacks. The Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, and the far-right groups caused multiple deaths and injuries. There was recent fatal plots and attacks, racist shootings, militia threats, and they are overwhelmingly from the right. But why does this false claim persist? Okay, saying the left is worse fuels fear and justifies law and order crackdowns. It highlights vandalism on the left while ignoring lethal far-right violence. Now, there's a broader pattern. Researchers also found that far-right violence is not just deadlier, but it's more organized. White supremacist networks, anti-government militias, and accelerator groups recruit online. They plan attacks and they share tactics, creating a sustained infrastructure for violence that left-wing actors largely lack. Policy stakes. Misdiagnosing the threat diverts law enforcement resources, and it skews policy and normalizes dangerous movements. Focusing on the left while downplaying the right leaves communities vulnerable to the very actors responsible for most killings. Bottom line here, right-wing extremists are responsible for the majority of deadly political violence in the U.S. Left-wing violence exists, but it's smaller in scale and lethality. The numbers, not the rhetoric, those tell the story. And those are the cold hard facts.